All right, to start with, we are going to find the sum of some arithmetic sequences. Remember the formula is S sub n is equal to n times the first term plus the last term divided by 2. Okay, so what I don't know is this goes negative 11, negative 6, negative 1, positive 4, and then the last term is 39. What I don't know is n. I don't know how many terms there are. Now it looks like to get from one term to the next, what are they doing? Kind of looks like plus 5 to me. So negative 1 plus 5. So I believe that that's true. Okay, so d is equal to 5. This is t sub 1, this is t sub 2, this is t sub 3, this is t sub 4. 39 is t sub n. So I'm going to have to use my t sub n formula. So t sub n is equal to t sub 1 plus n minus 1 times d. And in my case, t sub n is 39. So 39 is equal to negative 11 plus n minus 1 times 5. Or 39 is equal to negative 11 plus 5n minus 5, or 39 is equal to negative 11 and negative 5 make negative 16 plus 5n. I'm going to just move it up here. So if I add 39 to 16, you get what? 15, and so I get 55 is equal to 5n. Divide both sides by 5, so I get n is equal to 11, because 5 goes into 5 ones, 5 goes into 5 ones. So that means that 39 is the 11th term, okay? So now I could say the sum of my 11 terms is equal to 11 times the first term, which is negative 11, plus the last term, which is 39, divided by 2. So the sum of all of them comes out to be, let's clear this, we're going to say 11 times negative 11 plus 39. I'm going to go ahead and hit enter, then divided by 2. So it comes out that the sum of those 11 terms is 154. All right, now let's do our next problem here. I'm going to change pen colors. I kind of put things squishy here. So this is a new problem. I'll put a line to separate. New problem here. They said t sub n is 5n plus 3. Find the sum of the first 30 terms. So I know there are 30 terms. I'm going to use the same formula as I used before. This one right here. Make sure you can see that on my screen. Yep. Okay. So that's the formula we're going to use. And this time I know n is 30, but I don't know the first term and I don't know what the 30th term is. But they gave me the formula, so it's real easy. T sub 1 is equal to 5 times 1 plus 3. So the first term is 8. And the 30th term would be equal to 5 times 30 plus 3, and 5 times 30 is 150, plus 3 is 153. So now I know t sub 1 and t sub 30, so I could say the sum of 30 terms is equal to 30 times the first term, which is 8, plus the last term, which was 153, divided by 2. So you go 30 times 8 plus 153, and I'm going to hit, oh, it looks like I didn't put a parentheses. Let's clear that out. Let's try again. 30 times 8 plus 153, and I'm going to divide that by 2. And so I get the sum of the first 30 terms of that sequence is 2,415. All right, so that would be our answer, the sum of the 30 terms. Now let's look at the next little problem we have here. It says, find the nth term of a geometric sequence, and they asked me to find t sub 9, when t sub 1 is equal to 2 and r is equal to negative 3. Remember the formula for a geometric sequence is t sub n is equal to t sub 1 times r to the n minus 1. So they asked me to find the 9th term, and they said t sub 1 is 2, and r is negative 3, and n is 9, because they asked me to find the 9th term, so 9 minus 1 is 8. And then after that, you just type it in your calculator. So you just go 2 times, let's see, I'm going to redo that. I'm going to call it 2, and I'm going to put it in parentheses since it's negative 3. 2 times negative 3 raised to the 8th power, and I get a pretty big number, and it is 13,122. So that would be what the 9th term in that sequence is. The first term is 2, and each term is different. You multiply each term and get by negative 3 to get the next term. All right, let's look at this one here. It says find the 12th term when the first term is 2,000 and r is equal to 1/2. So once again, the formula says that t sub n is equal to t sub 1 times r to the n minus 1. So the 12th term will be equal to the first term, which is 2,000, times 1/2, or I'm just going to go ahead and say 0.5, to the n minus 1. And so n is 12, and 12 minus 1 is 11. So I'm going to say 2,000 times 0.5 raised to the 11th power. And I get that the 12th term is 0.9766. Yeah, it's not that pretty, but it's okay. It'll happen. All right. Hope we're learning. Hope we're not filling your brain too full too fast.